Hello and welcome back to my channel, All Things Yo. Today, as the title states, I'm going to be doing a Sephora haul. I'm going to run through it because we know I like to go through these things quickly. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you are new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like what you see, I will go ahead and get right to it. I was going to say something extra, but I don't even know what I was going to say. So let's start out with, I'm going to do fragrances first. We'll do fragrances. I didn't get that many, but like I said, I had things on my list that I wanted to get for specific reasons. But the first fragrance I'm going to show you, it's like something that before the TikTok craze, I want to say, I smelled it, didn't think anything of it. And then I went and bought a fragrance from Ulta, and this fragrance was called, or is called, Vanilla Vice. So if you've smelled that, tell me what you think. But here is what I got. It is Vanilla Sky. That light is going to brighten it up, but this is Vanilla Sky, and it smells good. I haven't opened it yet. I sprayed it on myself at Sephora and walked around a little bit. It smells like, or very similar. It's like a spicy vanilla, very similar to vanilla. What did I say it was? Vanilla Vice from Ulta. It's that smell that everybody was like, oh, it's supposed to smell like ice cream, but it doesn't smell like ice cream, and the advertisements show ice cream. I kind of felt like that did smell like ice cream a little bit. It might just be me, but you know, everybody's body makeup's different, so I felt like Vanilla Vice smelled kind of sweet, spicy, had some, I think it's called gourmand in it, so it smells good. So if you haven't smelled it, definitely go. But this is a very, very similar smell, and not only that, but this and the Vanilla Vice somewhat remind me of the Kayali 28. So tell me what you think if you have any of these. Next one, this one I've wanted for a while. I hadn't pressed that button to buy because I was waiting, because I had some gift cards and I was waiting for an additional 20% off rouge, so then that way I'd feel better about this purchase. So next fragrance is, do I have it right? Kilian's Angel Share. This is it, okay? This is it, or at least for me. A lot of people say that they bought this and the smell wears off, which was one of the reasons I was hesitant. But I'm like that person that tries things out before I buy them. So what I did is I went into Ulta several times, sprayed this all over me, left, went home, did whatever I needed to do, took my shower, got up the next day, and I could still smell a hint of it after I had already showered. So my makeup, it stays. This smells absolutely freaking awesome. Great. I don't even know how else to put it. It smells so good. I'm a spicy smell type person. So this is, it has cinnamon in it, but it doesn't like just hit you. I smell pretty much sweetness, and when I say spicy, I'm not talking like a patchouli spicy, even though I almost get just a hint of it. You just got to go smell this, okay? Let me just say that, because I'm not going to be able to make you understand what I'm smelling in here, because I don't even know how to tell you. So next time you're in Sephora, or if you're in Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's, Neiman, Saks, go smell Kilian's Angel Share and thank me later. Matter of fact, I really need to thank one of the YouTubers that I follow. She got me on it. It's Peyton Marie Charles. If you don't follow her, go follow her, because she has like the best fragrance collection, and she can tell you notes, smells, what to layer, all that. So definitely follow Peyton Marie Charles. Now on to the next. So that was my smells, my fragrances. The next are going to be pretty much just things for my face. Like before COVID, I wore makeup, not a lot, but to work out just a little bit, like maybe some foundation and some bronzer. once COVID hit, you know, and I work in healthcare, we were wearing masks a lot. So I got to the point where I stopped wearing foundation because it was caking up in the mask. And it just, at that point, it was too much. It was hot, it was sweaty. So now we're not wearing those. But the problem is that I've not gone back to my face routine. And I'm going to tell you, to me, in the mornings, putting on makeup is kind of therapeutic. And we know I'm a therapist, so I need to do a little therapeutic jujus in the morning. So I decided to go back with that. But I'm also a person that I don't have time to bake, cut, crease. I don't have time for all that. I need like somewhere between a 5 and 10 minute routine, and I'm off. That's how I have to roll. So most of the time I wouldn't be doing eyeshadows. I might do that if I'm going for the weekend. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of baking unless I'm going out with the girls after work. So for a work day, my whole routine would be foundation, bronzer, maybe a little mascara, highlight, I'm gone. Most of the time, maybe not even a nose contour or anything like that, unless I have time. So that would be the very last thing. So with all that, let me get to it. First couple things I have are tools that I feel like I needed. Some of them I didn't need, but I got them. So let me get to those tools first. The first one is Haus Labs. Lady Gaga's. Let me tell you, I bought the foundation, the Haus Lab foundation. I love it. It's very dewy, but it looks good and it melts into my skin, so I absolutely love it. So I bought this, which is her concealer brush. So you already know what. I'm going to be showing you that in a minute. But I just like this brush. And I'm going to tell you, when you're in Sephora and they use these tools on you, they get you, or they get me, because I bought it. So that's the first one. That was the Lady Gaga concealer brush. And it's the only one, so I can't even say, oh, it's number 547. It's just concealer brush. So the next one that I have is Patrick Starrr. And like I was saying, I don't have a lot of time in the mornings to like contour or anything like that. Or contour my nose, let me say that, because I'll do that quick and be gone. But I got this, which, like, y'all know this right here, this is what I'm talking about when I say I didn't absolutely have to have this. It's just something I got. But this part's fluffy, so I feel like this right here I could use to brush off whatever. And this other end, see that? That is where you could come up, you know, do that. So that's what made me get it. I didn't have to have this one, but I thought, let's try it out. Okay, next one, as I'm going through this, because I have been talking a lot. The next one is the Sephora brush, and this is the 71. So I don't know if I've said it already, but they're having a sale. Rouge started on $4.5. It's over $4.8. If you're Rouge, you get 20% off. Starting $4.9 and up, I think it's VIB, which is 15%, and then Insider, which is 10%. And this is a Sephora brand item. So most Sephora brand items are 30%. So just so you know. So again, I was waiting on this. So I've been wanting this. And it also is a concealer brush. I know you're like, you just got a concealer brush. What's the problem? You'll see where I'm going with this. So here it is again. This is the number 71. And I like this one. It's flat right here. And then this part kind of dips down. And I like it because I feel like I could get right under the eye and do what I like to do, or what I have to do to make these eyes not look all crazy like I haven't had any sleep, you know, and to try to get rid of some of this darkness. The last tool that I have is by Makeup, what is it? Makeup by Mario. I'm gonna tell you, some of these brands, I've heard of Makeup by Mario, but this is probably the first time I've actually gone to his stuff, and he's got some good stuff. But it wasn't on my list, so I didn't get it today. This was on my list because I watched somebody else's video and I thought, ooh, it's a foundation brush, but I'm not going to use it for foundation. So like, you see the end of it here? I'm going to use this more like, so when I'm bronzing, I want to do, you know, do this. So that's what I'm going to use it for. And then this other end right here, I feel like I could also like I know it sounds crazy. I like to contour with pointed things, so I like to get in like that. Am I the only person that does this when you're contouring? Do you do that? Anyway, so that's what the purpose of this one's for. And that's all the tools that I got. The next thing, let's go in order of, okay. So the next things, let's stay with Haus Labs. So this is the Haus Lab concealer. And y'all, that light is bright, but I don't want it to be too dark, so forgive me. Let's see. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. So this is the Haus Labs concealer, and this one is in, it's 34. The number is 34 on this one. And my color for the Haus Labs is 340. So 340 and 34. But I was between 340 and 350, but 350, even though it said golden, was a little red, so it didn't match as much, whereas the 340 matched my neck a little bit better. So, but I'll probably wish I had got that 350 for summer, but we'll see. But anyway, so I'm not going to open this, but it's just a Haus Lab concealer, and the consistency matches the foundation. So that's why I bought this one. I'm one of those people, if I'm wearing a Haus Lab foundation, more than likely I want to wear the Haus Lab concealer. Not all foundation, but that one particularly, because it's really dewy. So I don't want to say this is really dewy, but this is somewhat dewy also, the consistency. So I want it to match. So I don't want to have a dewy foundation on then like a matte concealer. So next thing that I got is, I'm not saying upside down. I don't know how. It's the Huda Beauty Mango Corrector. So, like I was saying before, I have some darkness up under my eyes. I don't think it's too bad, but sometimes when I put on foundation, it comes off like green or ashy. So I got this to try. And like I said, I will go in the store and try things. So this, I had one of the makeup artists help me out, and you know, I pick and choose who I want. I want somebody that I know their face is beat to come help me with my face, especially when I'm not as good as they are with the makeup yet. But anyway, so this is what they matched me with. This is, again, Mango. It is the fauxfilter color corrector. Just takes a little bit because y'all, she had me practice. I had orange all here, and when I say it, I put on so much, she had to get something dabbed off. Whereas she did this side, she did 3 dots, done. So anyway, I have this, and I'll put this on before I put on my foundation, and then I'll put my foundation on. And then after that, that's when, if I'm wearing my Huda Beauty, I'll put on the Haus Labs. But any other time, I will put this on, and then I also bought this, which is also Huda Beauty concealer, and this one is in the color 6.16 Candied Ginger. This matched my complexion really well. Usually I wear Lancome, and I know I should know it, but the 24-hour tint day something, I can never say it, but I wear that, and 450 in suede, maybe 450 in suede is what I wear. And then I wear the Rihanna, the Fenty 370, and the Fenty Tint 16. So if any of those are your colors, there we go. So next thing I got is, let's do lips next. I got a few things, y'all. I'm very neutral with things. I don't do too much color. Every now and then I'll do a pop. Well, today is that now and then. So I did one pop, and it is the Fenty Beauty, and this color is Fuchsia Flex. I absolutely love this because I end up, and I don't have it in this haul, but I had bought, it's like Milk Cosmetics, and it's a small fat tube, and it's like not the jelly one because I couldn't get a hold of that one, but it's just like a solid blush stick, and it has a little shimmer. It's very pretty, but I got that, and it's kind of a pink, so I've been on my pinks lately. So I got this color and it is so pretty. I don't know why it's not focusing. Very pretty. Now when I first opened it, I thought, oh no, this is too much color. But it really is not. Oh no, that's not focusing. It's not. It shears out a lot. So I think with this, I'm going to wear MAC's Cork lip liner or MAC's, what's the other one? Chestnut or MAC's Night Moth, because I have those. So the other lip color I got is new. It's Lawless, and this color is Velvet. This is going to be like an everyday for me. So when I'm going to work, I can wear this with a very soft pink blush. And look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. In another video, I might like let you see me put it on. Now let me tell you, I'm not a makeup artist, so you ain't gonna come for me. I'm a regular smegular girl. Now this one is the Sephora brand. The color is called Brave. It's a nude, very pretty. I would open it, but it's gonna take me for, oh, wait a minute. Opened. It's very pretty. Like you can kind of see. I don't know why this isn't focusing, but you see it. And no smell. I don't know if I like that or not. The smell. Anyway, the lip looks very pretty. So I'm going to put this with MAC. I don't know what it's called. Motherly. I don't know. It's a MAC lipstick that I got. I'm going to put it with. And it's something I got from Ulta. But since this is a Sephora haul, I'm not going to show it. But anyway, go check out Brave if you haven't. Because again, this was 30% off because it's a Sephora branded item. Next thing I got, going back to Patrick Starrr. Is it yeah, Patrick Starrr. This is a little old. I think I'm just delayed. But this is the, let me make sure I say it right. The, I don't know what it says, y'all. Major Dimensions 2. Okay, Rose. Major Dimensions 2. And for me to wear any type of eyeshadow during a work week, which I usually don't, but every now and then, you know, I like to switch it up. But I have to keep things neutral. So this is the closest, what I call neutral with a hint of color that I can do. And so you can see it here. Y'all, these colors are very pretty. Very, very pretty. I think these two here, as you can see, because they're covered up, these two here are creams. These down here are mattes, and then these are all shimmer or like satins. This video does not do justice how beautiful these colors. This one is my favorite color. But again, I'm not going to swipe it now. I'll do that in another video because I just wanted to show you guys what I got. Okay. Next thing, going back to One Size, because let me tell you, I like those products. Like this is something else I told you guys that I would swipe and I will go and I would think about. So everything that you see here that I purchased other than the nose contour are things that I went in, tested, thought about, and then added to my list. So back to One Size. So the next thing I have is the blush, and it's called Rich Betch. Y'all, I was checking out and I had forgot about this. I had it on my list, another list, because we know I have 5,000 lists, but I had on another list and I switched it up and I kept saying I forgot something, I didn't know what. So this girl was checking me out and her cheeks, like her blush was so pretty, and I'm like, what is that you have on? And she said, oh, it's One Size Rich Bitch. And I was like, that's what I forgot. So here it is. This bottom is more of a shimmer. This is more of a matte, and this is a cream. So I've seen where the founder of this, Patrick, what he's done is he has done the cream, then he's done the matte, and then he's put shimmer on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all that. I might, but during the regular work day, I'm probably going to either take the cream, take my fingers and just dab it on my cheeks, or I'm going to take a brush and just put a little bit of the shimmer color. But this is pretty, and I feel like it can be an everyday color. So again, I'm not someone that's going to come out with the pinks and the hot pinks or the blues or the greens, but this is in my lane. You know, you gotta stay in your lane. And one size once again, and this one I think is the dark trio. This is like the bronzer. Now when I first opened this, you all, I was like, oh, that's not light enough. It's plenty dark. I mean, it's not dark enough, it's plenty dark. So when you look at it, you see you have these three colors, and I'm like, that doesn't look light. When you swipe this, it's really dark. So this is what I'm going to use as a contour, and then these two right here will be bronzers. The top one is, to me, is more of an everyday bronzer. This one right here, I'm getting a little bit sassy when I wear this one. So work bronzer, contour, out in the streets, maybe on the weekend, or with the girls bronzer. And again, these items, I think this was regularly $38, as was the other one I just showed you. And somehow with the discount, I feel like it was 28 afterwards. I can't remember. But I also used 500 points. So in the end, I ended up either paying 25 or 28 for this one and for this one. Next thing, going again with the one size, is the powder that everybody talks about. So I looked for the, I think it's called banana bread, but they were out, or honey banana, I don't know, honey, whatever. It was more like the yellowish color, but they were out, so I got the translucent. I think this is probably going to be better, because the more I think about the yellow one, when I put on my foundation, I already kind of have like a yellow tone, so I don't look like a banana. So I think this is probably